Amelia was the first woman to travel around the world, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. I'm going to tell you. Amelia was born on July 24 in 1898 in the USA, in Kansas. In World War, she joined as a nurse, and there she began to have contact with aviation. In 1920, it was the first time that she walked into an airplane. In 1923, she was able to get her pilot license. On May 20, in 1933, just left Terranova to cross the Atlantic Ocean. She was the first woman to cross the Atlantic alone and was also the first to do it twice, breaking the record on May 21. In 1937, she left Los Angeles to travel around the world. In Amelia, time is happening. The Treaty of Paris in 1898 Spain forced in USA to liberate Puerto Rico and Philippines. Cuba wasn't a United States colony anymore.
Now, you might be wondering what Amelia was like. Amelia was an icon of feminism, wasn't she? Yes, she was. Before she grew up, she had been a curious and restless child, and she also had an adventurous spirit that allowed her to challenge the stereotypes of her time. For all these characteristics, Amelia must be an icon of feminism. Amelia was thin, and she had a height of 1.73 m. So for that reason, she was able to fly in the first World Wide War. Her skin tone was light, as was her blonde hair. Also, something that characterized her was that she always gave a beautiful smile. She may be well dressed because she designed clothes.
Amelia was always a woman who fought for her goals, and thanks to this, she achieved many of them, which we are going to talk about now. Amelia was a very iconic woman in the world, wasn't she? In her life, she had a lot of very important events, especially related with aviation events. One of them was that she was the first woman to be able to cross the Atlantic Ocean alone. Another one was that she had received the keys of the city before she crossed the Atlantic Ocean, and the president awarded her a gold medal from the National Geographic Society. She would like to design her clothes because when she was a designer, her designs were sold in Macy's in New York. The Cosmopolitan magazine was written by Amelia, and with that, she helped all the ladies to improve the symbolic feminist fight. In 1937, she wanted to be the first woman to fly across the world, and she succeeded after several attempts. But there are only a few of the important events because this fabulous woman did a lot of impressive things. Why is this woman a source of inspiration? When looking for emblematic characters in this story, we think of Amelia Earhart. Since very few people know how she has contributed to the world today, not only within the world of aviation, but also within society, especially to help the progress of women and their valuable contributions that we have today. How does she contribute to the world? Amelia was inspiration, wasn't she? Amelia was a great inspiration to people, especially women. She was the first pilot to go on a journey that no one had ever accomplished. This trip was from Hawaii to California. It was a very long and dangerous trip for the time. She must be very brave. Her achievements had a lot of impact for the time. Thanks to her today, many women can pilot or anything else.